My parents are European. My father's a Holocaust survivor. We grew up, actually, I was born in Englewood Cliffs, New Jersey, and then we moved to Brooklyn. My mother's father lived in Borough Park, so we lived in the outskirts of Borough Park. My mom was a stay-at-home mom. My father worked probably 6 days a week, but he always wanted us to know who we are and always remember, you know, the Holocaust, because to him that was a very big part of his life.
Growing up Jewish on the South Shore of Long Island, I went to Hebrew school. I remember as a child, my mom would take myself, my brother, my sister. We always went to Sukkot services. We moved to Chabad in July of 2004. Well, we joined Chabad after the high holidays that year that we joined. So the high holidays the following year was the first time that I was probably ever exposed to that kind of environment. Just the environment is just very warm and it was very comfortable. Some people don't understand Chabad.
Chabad is really made up of people that are just like me and you and everybody else. A lot of the members are Reform, conservative. You know, it's an open door policy at Chabad. You do explain in English, and they do part of the prayers in English, which is great for somebody who doesn't speak the language. Separate seating, which sometimes is nice. You get to sit with your friends and, you know, you get a little piece of quiet. It's not so bad.
One of the purposes of Chabad, at least that I get, is to perpetuate Judaism, to keep it going, to bring it, to extend it to our children, that our children grow up and, God willing, you know, they marry another Jew, and then they raise their kids with the same Jewish values that we are instilling on them.
Growing up, we just, you know, he said hello to the rabbi. Maybe he studied with him a little bit, and there was no real personal, you know, communication.
I feel that our relationship with the Talmudans is deeper than just my rabbi who leads a service and offers spiritual guidance. They have become our friends over the years. We've had Shabbat dinner with the Talmudans, and that's always very enjoyable. We have conversation about a lot of different things. We talk about our children and exchange experiences and stories.
Schmooze.
We schmooze. We talk about business. We exchange recipes.
And they could tell you, my kids, their allergies, they know everything about them, and I know everything about them.
And I would think that that's not something typical that you have with your rabbi's family. The Hebrew school at Chabad, I think, has a wonderful program. My kids love coming. They are getting a really well-rounded Jewish education. Not only are my children being educated about Jewish holidays and events that take place, they're learning how to daven and to have respect. And I think that that's very important in their upbringing and something that, again, they can carry out throughout their lives.
You know, it's like building a house, the foundation. You know, if you start them when they're young and you teach them about all the different traditions, they'll grow up, you know, getting accustomed to it, enjoying them, understanding them.
I think it's important to support your community, your shul, so it prospers, so it grows, to inspire others to take on that role alongside you. We do it for our families, and I think mostly we do it for our children.
It's not always about money, it's about, you know, what you can do and how you can inspire others to do things and to help. And if everybody just did a little bit all together, that would be 100%.